really have to thank Ian Gillespie for his contribution, not just for this piece, but for art all around the city. Let's hear it for Ian and the work he's doing. Really, let's give it up for him. He does so much to make this city such a great place to live, work, and play. Again, I can't wait to see this thing, so I'm not going to talk too much longer, but what I am going to say next is introduce you to a legend here in Vancouver, the artist who put this together, and so much public art around this city, Mr. Rodney Graham, a legend, and we can't wait to hear about this fantastic piece. Please come up and let us know what we're going to see. Thank you everybody for coming here this evening. Let's get more art in the city. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm just going to read this. I hope it's not too boring, but I have a lot of people to thank. I have many people to thank, starting with Sir Isaac Newton, who proposed an experiment and supported his theory that absolute space is the reference for all motion. This involved the observation of the modifications on the surface of water in a bucket suspended from a rope that is wound up and released. Okay, I'm not going to go into details about the experiment. Suffice to say, the image of it inspired a train of thought that led me to make a short film of a spinning chandelier called Torque Chandelier Release. When Ian Gillespie and Westbank asked me to forward a proposal for this site, I was more than a bit stumped until Shannon Oxenden suggested that I make a real-life version of the spinning chandelier. She has a lot of good ideas. So thanks, Isaac, and thanks, Shannon. Despite being a so-called conceptual artist, very little comes out of my brain unaided. And if you think I had anything to do with the actual making of this work, you'd be wrong. My amazing studio manager, Scott Livingstone, oversaw this from start to finish. He coordinated everything and made many important decisions for me when I felt out of my depth. Scott, thank you. I want to thank my great studio assistants, Craig Petman and Claire Gibson, who kept things running smoothly on other fronts while this was going on. I also saw Sherry Killiman and maybe Angus here tonight, and I bought the original chandelier from them at their store called French Country Antiques. This is an pretty well exact replica of that chandelier that I bought for the film. The City of Vancouver has been amazing and incredibly supportive of a project that has so many complicated challenges, and I want to thank Brian Newsom, Karen Henry of the Public Art Program, and Brian Charlson and Jerry DeBroval of Engineering Services. Dealing with the Walla Walla Foundry has really been incredible. This is a kind of an amazing fabricating institution in Walla Walla, Washington that I decided to work with. I really felt that they were the only people who could do it, and they did an absolutely amazing job. And also I want to express my condolences to everyone at the Foundry for the loss of their company owner, Mark Anderson, who died suddenly very recently. I know he wanted to see this project realized. And I wouldn't have been able to work with all these incredible people if it hadn't been for the support of Ian Gillespie and Westbank and their willingness to do this thing exactly as I perhaps stubbornly insisted. So thanks a lot to everybody at Westbank. And I want to send special thanks to Reed Scher and Howard Danziger, who coordinated this project with the studio in Westbank. Sorry, it's just not a very inspiring speech, but thank you a lot for coming, and I really appreciate you showing up. Thank you. Here's
All right, I am it. I promise. We are going to just take a very few moments. We're going to let Rodney get a little bit closer out into the audience. He'd love to see the spinning chandelier do its drop from the audience vantage point. So if you'll bear with us for just a very few moments, the moment is almost here. Thank you again for coming. This is an incredible sea of people, of community in the Beach District. And of course, it's only going to be enlivened more and more in the months ahead. All right, now, I'm hoping they have made their way into the audience, and in just a moment, it's going to be the reveal of the spinning chandelier. All right? Wait. Okay. All right, on the controls, I am going to now ask you to present our spinning chandelier.